Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Ryan Willoughby. I am a spiritual guide, a channeler, and a mystic. And I just wanted to do a video and just check in with you guys. First of all, happy February 1st. It is the Chinese New Moon New Year. We have a new moon actually going on last night. And then we have the lunar cycle New Year, the Chinese New Year, which is the year of the tiger, which is bringing in a whole new set of energy, which is super exciting. And I've had some channelings come through the last couple of days, and I just wanted to come on here and just kind of share some things that are coming through and just see how y'all are doing. So the first thing is 2022. January was still kind of a transitional phase of what was like the what would I say, like coming into resonance, that of what is a frequency of a density that is not a match of this new higher levels of energy and consciousness that's coming through. And over the last couple of years, specifically since 2020, it's really been a deep dive into what it is that we are not, coming into awareness of anything that is not serving us or that is a energetic match to the new frequencies and the new reality that we are moving into. Those of you that are light workers, that are Wayshowers, that are Starseeds, have been on this journey and are aware of what's going on energetically. And you have been receiving these upgrades, these transmissions, these downloads to activate you into higher states of consciousness so that you can be the Wayshower, that of holding the light and the frequency for those around you. We're going to start to see this more on the collective level. More and more people are going to start awakening. This month is going to be full of transmissions, downloads, and activations, light codes that are coming in to continue to activate not only the light workers, the Wayshowers, and the Starseeds, but also those on the collective level. Everyone is receiving and being affected. Over the last 2 years, there's been so many who are releasing and letting go on a cellular level, low dense level frequency, energy, that it is making room for more light to come in, for more of the activations to be received. And now we are moving into the month of February. And this is going to be a month of activations, and you are really going to start to notice these and to feel at a much higher state of consciousness the emotions and the vibrations and the frequencies, particularly within the heart center, and how the body is responding, and how you are becoming much more in control of your emotions and your thoughts as well. The 22nd of this month in particular, it's going to be February 22nd of 2022. A lot of power in the numerology of that. And this is going to be a point in time where there is going to be an activation of the crystalline grid of the planet Earth that is going to be reconnected and fully formed and fully activated, creating the unity consciousness, that of what we as a planet and as a consciousness, as a planet and as a human consciousness, we will be fully connected and as in unity, but also to source, that of what we are, that the truest essence of our source, the light, the being, the love. No longer the feeling of separation or the lack of connection. The connection of going inward within the heart center and allowing you to be able to call in all aspects of yourself, from all higher dimensions and all the archetypes that you have been playing over previous lifetimes or different lifetimes. Different lifetimes are really just different points of time, in different dimensions. So different points in a timeline, different aspects of a timeline, jumping timelines, calling in all aspects of yourself into this now moment, into this human species consciousness that is evolving from that of the illusion of being separate back into that of you are source, you are creator, you are God, you are light, you are love. There is no longer a separation or a lack of connection with source, no longer having to go outside of yourself in order to have that connection, to know that you move inward and go inward, and you are then that of creator that is now creating the experience and the physical reality that you want to experience and to move through. Through February, full activations are going to be occurring. It is really important to really come into the space of allowing, of surrendering, of just letting go, to know that there is nothing for you to do but to receive. You've been giving and giving and giving of yourself and giving to humanity and giving to others, which is beautiful. Continue to do that. But it is now in the time to fully receive all the activations, the downloads, the light codes, to fully activate you, to fully come into realization of who you are into the physical form as a multidimensional being, to receive these light codes so that it is activating the dormant DNA, taking you from 2 strands to the full 12 strands, which is going to fully open you up to all of the gifts and the ability to experience in a full connection and the full unlimited potential and power that you are. It is also clearing out on a cellular level any of the low, dense level of energies. But not only that, you've been doing that for 2 years. It is now the time where you are going to be taking in light. You're on a cellular level, you are going to become more of a light being body. You are going to be more of a light. People will see the light that is coming out from you, coming off of you. They are going to feel that. You are going to bring that in. You're going to allow that to come in. These activations, downloads, and transmissions through February are setting you up for March, which even more transmissions, downloads, and activations are going to be coming through. And this is going to continue all the way through 2022. We are going to be conduits of light, and you can really just imagine a column of light that is moving through your physical body, moving through your energetic chakra systems, completely activating all of your chakras, bringing them into harmony, into balance, and to full activation, so that there is full energy flow that's moving through the kundalini, that's rising up through the base chakras and all the way up through the crown and higher. This is coming into the full activation. That is what we are doing, of course, as above, so below, so within, so without. As we are activating and bringing in and fully activating our own light being body, that is what we are experiencing out on the physical level on the planet, as we are seeing the crystalline grid, the light matrix, the Akash, fully connected, that is part of Earth as well. So we are a major part of that, which is going to continue then for the evolution of humanity, for nature, for the animal kingdom, to move into higher states of consciousness as well. This is going to shift us in our relationship that we have with each other. We will now see each other as ourselves, knowing that what I see in you is the same consciousness that is that of what I am, that I derive from. The different levels of consciousness we will no longer judge. Those that are in lower levels of consciousness, that are having different experiences through free will, that is of a lower vibration frequency density, we will not see that as a judgment. We will see that as a source that has selected a particular soul with certain agreements that was wanting to experience a reality of that of being separate from itself, not having the knowledge or the wisdom of knowing that it is source. And that through that forgetting that it is going to have experiences and respond in ways that will continue to reinforce its reality of being separate from source, that it is going to be limited in its aspect. And as we move into our higher states of consciousness, we will see that as a perfect mechanism. It is a perfect dimension. It is a third dimension in which they have chosen to operate in. We as creators created all of the dimensions, and they are all there to serve us as creator, collecting data, sending back data for that of what we are not, that allows us to continue to have an expansion while we are in the awareness that we are source, that we are unity consciousness, and that there is no right or wrong or good or bad. This message will continue to resonate through the collective, and it will continue to spread. And as that spreads and that aspect of non-judgment occurs, and the aspect of compassion steps in its place, that's going to accelerate the evolution of consciousness for humanity. It is going to spread, and we will get to the tipping point where there will be an acceleration, and we're getting closer and closer and closer to that. The next year, this 2022 and into 2023, we are going to see amazing, exciting, beautiful things occurring with the evolution of consciousness with humanity. On the flip side of that, we're also going to see a really big contrast for that of what will continue to move deeper into lower levels of consciousness. And we're going to see a separation of realities, or a separation that will show up in our physical reality, of that of what is at a lower vibrational frequency and that of what isn't. That separation is going to cause chaos, and it's going to cause destruction, and it's going to cause a crumbling. So infrastructure, systems, agencies, governments, weather patterns, the planet Earth, in playing out what that will look like for two different realities, and the energy of chaos as that separates. It is through chaos that change occurs. It is through change that allows expansion to occur. So we're going to see a lot more of that. It's going to be really important that we don't judge that we allow the outside circumstances that is happening around us to those that we love, and to the humanity, and to people around the earth, and to the animal kingdom, and to earth itself, that we do not judge it, or we push against what is happening and get tied into the low vibrational frequencies, that we get entangled with the energies that are occurring with the chaos, that we see it for what it is, and it is part of the growth and the change aspect, and it is creating the opportunity for expansion, of moving into a new dimension, a new reality, of moving into the fifth dimension. It is really about non-judgment, and taking the non-judgment out, and in that gap, filling that with compassion. And this is going to continue to be something that will continue to unfold for us over the next couple of years. The way that you can best serve at this time is to allow yourself to become more of a light body, to do your work, to be the light yourself, to anchor the light in that you are into the earth, into the physical aspect, for you to celebrate that you were so excited to come here and be part of this physical aspect, this physical experience, this experience as human and being part of the humanity as it is remembering as we're moving into pure consciousness, that you are source, God, creator, that you are a multi-dimensional being, that you have access to the fifth dimension and higher, that this is the new truth of what you are, and that you are wanting to be here and stay here in physical form. It is, for so many of the light workers, Starseeds and Wayshowers, it's, I don't feel like I'm home here. I can't wait to get off this planet. I want to get out of here. It's time to start shifting that thinking, because you get to be in physical form with unlimited power. There is no more limitation, unlimited abundance. It is time to step into that and celebrate your physical being, celebrate your humanness, celebrate your human body that loves you and supports you and is working on your behalf, that's always matching your energy, your thoughts, and your intentions as to what you want for it. It is time to celebrate the physical aspect and the humanness that you are, and integrating and coming into full realization of your powerful multi-dimensional self, and that you are source, God, the creator. You are love, and you are light, and you are full of compassion, and you create on the basis of the collective and what serves and is of the highest good for the collective and yourself, while you are a sovereign energy being, allowing everyone to have their free will and their ability to choose to be in an aspect of separation or in that of unity. And whatever their experience is, they are the masters of their own creation. They are a sovereign energy being, and to allow them to have that as sovereign energy beings themselves, that they are creators. The fastest way to take yourself out of a high level consciousness is to wish for another's journey to be different than it is. To remember they are creators. You can have compassion for them as they are moving through an experience that is causing them emotions that they feel they do not want. But at the truest essence of what they are, through that, they are still collecting data, and they are giving that back to the light. They are collecting data, and they are sending that back to source, which is allowing for us to be able to continue to have an evolved consciousness, an expansion of consciousness, and a continuing to move out in love, in compassion, that everything is love, that we are love, that you are love, and we are all one. We are all the one source consciousness creators. So that is what's coming up through the last few channels that I've received, and for the energies of February and coming into the rest of 2022 and into 2023. I guess I'll just part you with this, is that it's just such a beautiful time to be here. Remember, you have won the lottery as a spirit, in the soul that you have collected, and the agreements and the contracts that you have set out to be incarnated, to have jumped into this timeline of now, where the human species is remembering who and what they are, that we are all one, that we are connected, and that we are unity consciousness. This is a time to celebrate. It is a time to step into the glorious power and light that you are. It is time to stand and anchor in the powerful being that you are and the light that you are, grounded into Mother Earth. Connect with the high vibrations and frequencies of what she is. You will ride through this storm in a glorious way, and you will set the example of what is possible and available to others who are looking to move out of a low, dense frequency reality and consciousness and move into a higher one. Just your example of what it is to create and to receive in abundance and love will be enough to draw those who are wanting a different experience into higher states of consciousness. This is how powerful you are, and it's done just through your being. So celebrate that. I celebrate you, and really enjoy this physical aspect in nature and experience that you are having at this time. And I send you all love, so much love. Enjoy the rest of the month of February, and I will check back in soon. You guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you all soon. Thank you. Bye. Namaste.